I'm not gonna find anything out here. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. Find anything out here. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. Find anything out here. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. I'm not gonna find anything out here. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach.
Shot of that! Said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach.
sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. Could set that machine on fire. find anything out here. The sentry said the raft sailed west from Tide's Reach. Wreckage from a raft. Maybe those fugitives didn't make it too far after all. I'll only find out if I go down there. There's someone down on that rocky outcrop. Whew, well, that'll keep me awake. You're one of the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach? Where are the others?
Holed up on top of a tower across the sea to the west. Where I left them. I thought that they were true Tanakh, but they're murderers, not soldiers.
The Tanakh that Tide's Reach think you should all face justice.
Then they should come and get me themselves. If you want justice, then find the others. Leave me here to face the sea. My last battle.
Why did you abandon the other raiders?
They abandoned the cause. They seek carnage, not honor.
You think the attack on Tide's Reach was honorable?
I wanted to face the guards in battle, but the others murdered them in their sleep.
The rebellion is over, you know.
So you say. I say there will always be those who want the Tanakh to be true to themselves. Leave me. You'll find the others on a tower if you keep going to the west. I'm with you.
So those fugitives are in a tower to the west. If they're close to land, they could be a threat to the Queen. I better take care of them. Those fugitives must be on top of one of those buildings. There. Someone's lit a fire. It must be the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach. Good spot to rest. Merchant would trade for this.
Up there! There's someone flying!
Okay, that's the raiders.
Who is that? Who cares? Bring her down! This tower is ours! We make our stand here.
Now we can finish her. We should have sailed further.
That's the last of them. Those raiders won't be attacking Tide's Reach again. Or anyone else. Is this all their supplies? Whatever they stole, they've used or lost most of it. I might as well take what's here. flying up here. Better go lower. Keep this for a cook.
Then I had better not hear of any more doubts. Follow your orders.
By the ancestors. You're back. Is that?
I'm sorry.
It's broken. Our last hope.
No. There has to be a way to fix it.
How?
We just need to replace the batteries. And...
Still getting a signal from my focus. Very interesting sight to find ancient ships in this area. I should take a look. Looks like there's a shipwreck on the beach. Moving on now. This. Just gotta keep low and quiet. Looks like there's a shipwreck on the beach. I don't think I'll find any ancient ships in here. Could try using acid ammo. There's a shipwreck on the beach. There, a sinking ship. Maybe it has what Harriet and Christia need to fix the gyro compass. Ship's in rough shape. The ship's antenna. Let's hope the sensor unit is still intact. No sensor unit. There is an old recording.
This is the USS Anchorage, hailing anyone who's left. The Medina, the Omaha, and the New Orleans are down, and the swarm just cracked the Harris open like an egg. Incoming! Hold on! The lead Horus is heavily damaged. If we can concentrate fire, maybe we can still take it down. I think we've got a ping on the Hamilton! Lost it! Sensors down! We're sailing blind!
It sounds like their sensor unit was taken out. They're trying to reach other ships. Guess I should find the batteries now. My focus should pick them up. There. Looks like some sort of power source. Must be a battery. Another battery. Just need one more of these. Take a look inside that shipwreck. See if there's any power sources there. Found you. Sweet. Focus picked up coordinates from that transmission I found. If there's more shipwrecks there, one might have an intact sensor. See here, just bubbles. Figured out some way all of Aurora is still around. Could be a faster way to get to those coordinates I found. Stretch that thing. Riding Sunwings. Latest gift. Now I can take to the skies. This easy? Okay, one more Vista Point image. A lot of towers in this one. It looks like it was taken from somewhere really high up. I think I can land this thing on the tower. Okay, this looks promising. Maybe the image was taken somewhere on this tower? I think I'm getting close. Got it! There's data here. Another set of coordinates for some kind of cache. Looks like I have one more stop to make. Okay. I think I'm close to the coordinates for the Vista Point cache. Keepsake and a message from Elizabeth.
Hello, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Thank you for completing the Vista Point tour. I hope it's given you a better idea of the work we do at Miriam Technologies, but more importantly, why it is so critical. As you've seen, life is fragile. And, as my mother once told me, it needs our support, our care, and our love to survive. I hope this message, which is the core of Miriam's mission, means as much to you as it does to me.
It does, Elizabeth. Thank you. is where we part ways.
Choose your trial wisely. The 10 be with you. Are you prepared for the hunt? The 10... be with you.
Aloy, couldn't stay open.
Just thought I'd check.
I heard he... think that's why he uses the map.
What's everyone talking about?
Red Teeth has...
Maybe he's scared he'll lose at this one. One of these days, his luck's gonna run out. I'm gonna make him show me what's under that mask of his.
You've never seen what he looks like.
Last person who tried got beat. Pretty sure something got knocked loose in there.
It was a great bonding moment.
Doesn't bother me. Well, that for now, we start the race without him. Josik, make sure she gets him out.
Sounds like race.
Right. Like he'd
Let's race. Cauldrons out there. fresh meat, huh?
Guess you might have a shot at winning against Red Teeth. Doesn't mean I won't beat you to it.
You can try.
Axe mentioned he found a new track up in SkyClan territory, east of the Bulwark. You should come try it. If I'm gonna beat Red Teeth, might as well practice with a real racer.
We'll see. If I'm up that way. Maybe.
I'll make sure to sharpen my arrows.
Ruins. There's any useful relics down here. I think I should be able to stop them. Just careful with all these machines. This should work. I think the Nora will want this. I thought I helped Denor. relics for Denor. I should take them back. Got enough relics for Denor. I should take them back. He knows I'm down here. Just like Demore said. I need to take it down while it's boosted by those spike snouts around it. But let me do some damage to it beforehand. Make this fight easier. I should do some damage to that behemoth. And get the spike snouts strengthened. They've boosted the behemoth. Now's the time to take it down. Too late. Behemoth's back to normal. I need to wait for the spike snouts to boost it. The behemoth's boosted. I need to take it down before it weakens again. I missed my window. Gonna have to wait till those spikes now strengthen the behemoth again. Spike snouts are at it again. Gotta kill that behemoth before the effects wear off. Need to salvage those parts for Denore. There we go. flying there. I should get down. Rebel holdouts. Denor's in trouble.
Aloy! Get your hand over here! Aloy! Let's see how this guy holds on! The savior of Meridian! I want you dead! Got the last of them. Doing okay? Halo, over here! Good to see you, Aloy.
Those Tenakth showed up from nowhere. I appreciate the assist.
Glad I could help. And I got those behemoth parts. Plus, I found what Warrend was looking for in the water. Somehow, he knew. I salvaged.
I guess those stories he loved paid off.
So, something wrong?
I found a message from just said, take care of them. The man who always had a plan.
And that's
I barely know what I'm doing half the time.
from where I'm standing.
I guess we have been able. And now I'll make sure we win those. If you ever make it back to Baron, I'll probably have this armor ready by then.
Maybe I will.
I see the nurse taking his new job pretty serious. Good on him.
I hope to see you back in no man's land, Huntress.
Back to business as usual.
I hope that'll be useful.
Very nice. Isn't that clever? And pleasing to look at.
Hey!
Isn't that clever? I gotta say, these are some good pieces. Each set has great parts, but overall, none of them scream best in the West, you know? But not to worry, I might be able to pull in some favors. Sell these sets instead.
What about the prize?
Well, no one really brought what I asked for, so I'll just keep that and get going.
What?
You've got to be kidding me!
This is unacceptable! After all the work we did?
Not so fast, Karif. You said each set had great parts. So make a set that combines them.
She's right. It'd make the perfect defense against the Forbidden West. A creative and communal endeavor. I approve.
And since everyone came up with part of it, they should all get the shards you promised.
Fine. Then just forge the armor, give it to me, and I'll take it back east.
And let you walk away with our best work? No. Let the Savior of Meridian have it. She'll test it out properly.
Best armor in the Forbidden West. Tested by the Savior of Meridian herself. Not a bad selling point. Okay, you all got yourselves a deal. I'll go get things ready with my business contacts then.
You do that.
Don't go anywhere. This won't take long. This armor ought to be worthy of the greatest hunter in the Forbidden West.
Thank you. So, what now?
That little spot we found in the desert kinda grew on me. Wouldn't mind sticking around. There's still plenty of salvage to be done out here.
Looks like we're all staying in the West.
I guess I'll be seeing you around then. Thanks again for the armor. You all put a lot into it.
Using those behemoth parts for the armor. Would have never thought of that.
It paired up nicely with your rollerback salvage. Can't believe you actually hunted one down.
How'd you manage to get such a perfect finish on your armor?
I'm a genius.
Right.
I think I'd like to see the Tanakh line. But I value my life, so I might have to wait.
Another holdout outpost. Gonna have to get rid of their leader if I want the rest to retreat. Those jaws look like they could crush metal and bone alike.
you there. All good. Got it! Acid's all over it!
Hey! There's a Nora warrior here!
Looks of that armor. That soldier's not in charge.
Where's she gone, damn it?
Next idea.
some tags. I should check. Stash this away for later.
Watch for her sneaking back! You! Help! Get after her! Don't let her get close!
I knew it! Stay on her! That rope contraption! Bring on it, someone! Oh! Ah! 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 Dodge next time! Pursue her! First, does it! Stick with her! Order! Shooting now! If we lose sight, she'll be gone.
What is he here?
You're gonna beg me for a quick death. You're in for it now. Stick with her!
Guys won't be causing any more trouble.
that ship has an antenna with a dreadwing perched on it. Great. Gonna have to deal with it before I can look for the sensor the Quen need. That dreadwing is an opportunity. Winded. I should be able to check out that antenna now. Sensor unit. This should be all that Harriman and Christia need. It looks like there's one more transmission in here.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received. Targeting the lead Horus.
Just lost the starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty.
Damn it.
Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis. Ramming speed.
It's never a happy ending, is it? Need to find a spot to land.
There you are, on the menu already.
She's back, Harriam. I found what you need.
Thank you. I'll get working on the gyro compass immediately. I'm coming home, Leandra.
You've done us a great kindness, Aloy. Christia is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohai to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
I can't believe we're actually going home.
First, we need to put this thing together.
Right.
Tarek is waiting along the beach again. Did you see?
It's hard to miss. Those things are huge.
They brought it back.
Not what? Who? How are you holding on?
Fine. All things considered.
I got it.
Okay. That just happened. So. Miriam seems to be in a better mood. Finally.
Wouldn't you be?
I mean, aren't you?
Good to see you smile again.
Thank you, Harry, for never giving up.
Moving on. What I miss most.
Your kids.
Of course I miss my kids. I was talking about something simple. Basic needs, like a bed.
Ah. True enough. I'm sick of our straw pallets, too.
I can't believe we're actually going home.
First, we need to put this thing together.
Right.
But if we succeed in
We better have. It's lost her.
good to see you smile again.
Thank you, Perry, for never giving up hope.
And our tarmac is waiting along the beach again, did you see?
It's hard to miss. Those things are huge.
What do you think brought it back?
The machines are dangerous here, no doubt.
We trust in legacy.
I can't believe we're actually going home.
These hearts.
First, we need to put this thing together.
Right.
Return when the task is done.
What I miss most. Of course I miss my kids. I was talking about something simple. Basic needs, like a bed.
Careful.
I got it.
But did we succeed in these?
We better have. Just keep in on it. So if we missed anything, it's lost.
But if we got what we came for, then why are we not sailing home?
Because we're not
Good
done
to see
yet.
you smile again.
Thank you, Perry, for never giving up.
What you did to that Thunderjaw. Incredible.
We trust in legacy.
We must.
But it is hard some days.
We've been away so long.
We will return when the task is done.
I can't
Is
believe we're
waiting
actually
along
going
the beach
home.
again. Did you see?
First,
It's hard to miss.
we need to put this
Those
thing
things are
together.
huge.
Right.
What do you think brought it back?
Not one.
What I miss most.
Your kids.
Well,
You've got
of course I miss my kids. I was talking about something simple. Basic needs, like a bed.
I got it.
Ah, true enough. I'm sick of our straw balance, too. We trust in the legacy.
We must.
But it is hard some days.
We've been away so long.
We will return when the task is done.
Chin up, soldier. We've got a long day ahead.
Yeah.
It's good to see you smile again.
Thank you, Perry, for never.
And our tarmac is waiting along the beach again. Did you see? Now.
We lost a lot of friends.
Please, we forgot what I was saying. Something else then. Like to see, I hope so.
What were we talking about? We trust in the legacy.
We must.
But it's hard some days.
We've been away so long.
I can't believe we're actually going
The
home.
task is done.
First, we need to put this thing together.
Right.
What I miss most.
Your kids.
Of course I miss my kids. I was talking about something simple. Basic needs, like a bed.
Ah, true enough. I'm sick of our straw pallets, too.
Careful.
I got it.
We succeed in these.
We better have. So if we missed anything, it's lost forever.
But if we got what we came for, then why are we not sailing home?
Because we're not done yet. The diviners need more time.
With what?
It's good to see you smile again.
Thank you, Perry,
Unnecessary questions.
for never giving up hope.
Our tall neck is waiting along the beach again, did you see?
It's hard to miss. Those things are huge.
What do you think brought it back?
Not what? Food. And I can think of something.
I can't believe we're actually going home.
But
First,
did we succeed?
we need to put this thing together.
We better
Right.
have. So if we miss it, it's lost forever.
But if we got what we came for, why are we not sailing home?
Because we're not done yet. Because I need you more time.
Destiny cannot be purchased, but your path.
Aloy! You made it!
I was hoping you'd show up.
Oh, yeah!
You win this. Get her what she needs, really.
You got it. Ready to show us what you can do on that?
Let's do this.
Bring you down! Like that? Yeah, let's go!
What I call a win. Here, let me know if you feel like giving it another go. Just for fun.
Thanks.
A fine win. I have to say, seeing such a rampage unleashed on the track was breathtaking.
Oh, he speaks now.
I came back to let the squad know I found a new track for us south of the desert. You might find it a bit more stimulating than what you've been doing. That is, if you're brave enough for the challenge.
This coming from someone who won't even show his face?
I'll show you my demons if you show me yours. On the track, of course.
Oh, so we're racing now?
Only if you hear the call. Wouldn't want you pointing that bow at me if you didn't mean it.
How considerate.
I'll see you on the track then.
Red Teeth found us a nice track. You should wish you get time. We race at night.
Whoa!
Now that's a track.
You know I'm going out there to win. But if I don't, you better make sure you beat him for me.
You got it. Good luck.
The night begs for blood and machine. You ready to ride?
I'm ready.
sting you feel. Let it...
Ready when you are.
Gonna bring you down! Gotcha now!
That was a well-earned victory. One that merits...
Nell?
You have to admit, I put on a good show.
Except for the part where you tried to run me off the track.
A reunion with an old partner deserves more than a handshake, don't you think?
We killed bandits together, Nil. For...
I am. Now, especially since we've moved...
So... the mask...
When I returned, I knew that walking the climb... And it did. It wouldn't do to indulge. I mean, you can't...
So you restrained your...
There's no restraint on the track. One day, the mask may no longer... After all, everyone... And the Tanakh... But for now...
How are you...
I won't bore you. It's enough to say that you left Meridian a land of peace. And a man with a bow can go restless in such a place, so I traveled my old haunts for a while.
You've been to the Forbidden...
During the Red Raids, yes. I have fond memories of that campaign.
I'm not sure fond is the word I'd use.
I did what was some might call it... They...
I wish I could...
Don't worry.
You
know, live without the...
Thank you.
As expected. And I promise to never go...
I know that...
Hey, Red Teeth! Stop hogging all the attention. Aloy!
I'll leave you to it.
So... You gonna...
Sorry. Winner's...
Worth a try.
Don't celebrate for too long. Tracks don't...
Just try not to kill each other before I get...
Hey, Aloy. You won the big one? Don't forget to take your winnings. Left them in that chest for you.
Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base. With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Zanok, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that it's not a battle I am going to win.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Catalo, always kicking my ass. Aloy!
Wish I could say we even Regala.
Yeah.
Right. You,
I tried. I don't think even a... And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Doesn't look like any...
Yet. So, Catalo tells me you flew. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. They'll be getting all the...
Looking forward to it.
I guess...
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that... After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. I better get going.
Oh, you know where to...
Aloy, I'm glad to see you. I heard you gave... I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling.
Sorry to disappoint. Thoughts on our new...
I'd say she smells like death, but even death's... She's more like a cold piece of metal. Bent on...
She's... ready to head over to...
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Have you talked to...
Aaron and I tried speaking to... but apparently our...
Charming, isn't he? I have to go...
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch silence.
Thanks.
You flew? Kotal... You know what? I saw we have Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the...
Almost. I suppose you...
I almost went up to her to ask her. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of... But now that she's here, I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
You sure you're okay going on this? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guest...
The Silence. He's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our... spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. I'd need to wrap up a few things.
I'll be ready when...
Did you need something?
I'm gonna clean my gear. I can do yours.
There you are.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Where's that music the Osram plays?
Haven't seen you since the battle.
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten. I would say that I am... inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Did you meet Tilt?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle for us. It is why the challengers leap into the arena, and now, like the deeds of the Ten themselves. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie.
I can only imagine.
Things will get up, you'll need every
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo. Anything new going on?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes.
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the... I suggest...
Going to... Have to go.
Understood.
Before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
So, you return. Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. My undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regala, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army, and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything? Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
that doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakt. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shields.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. As for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dorak, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example. It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tanakh.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tanakh.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down. A true Tanakh would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Oseram Asera and her sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her. But she spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja. And she offered me the chance to run them down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become chief,
These Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories, but because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hakaru, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the Ten.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Welcome back, Aloy. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Why did you make the data channel?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric... was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the HoloNet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.